Alright folks, moving across the country is a big deal, but when you've got pets, the stakes are even higher. So, let's dive right into how to make this transition as smooth as possible for your furry friends. First off, plan ahead. You want to make sure you have everything in place before the big move. This includes getting your pet's health records, updating their ID tags, and making sure they're microchipped. Trust me, this will save you a ton of stress down the line. Next up, the travel arrangements. If you're driving, make sure you have a safe and comfortable space for your pets in the car. Use a pet carrier or a crate that they're familiar with. Throw in some of their favorite toys or a blanket that smells like home. It'll help keep them calm. If you're flying, things get a bit more complex. Check with the airline about their pet policies well in advance. Some airlines have restrictions on the types of pets they allow, and there may be specific requirements for pet carriers. Make sure to book a direct flight to minimize layovers and the stress on your pet. Now let's talk about the journey itself. Whether you're driving or flying, make sure your pet has access to water and a bit of food. But don't overdo it with the food. Nobody wants a mess in the car or a sick pet on a plane. Take regular breaks if you're driving so your pet can stretch their legs and relieve themselves. When you finally arrive at your new home, give your pets some time to adjust. Set up a space just for them with their bed, toys, and anything that smells like your old home. This will help them feel more secure. Gradually introduce them to the new environment. Let them explore at their own pace and try to stick to their usual routine as much as possible. One last tip: stay calm and positive. Pets are incredibly sensitive to our emotions, and if you're anxious, they'll pick up on that. Keep things as normal and routine as possible and shower them with extra love and attention during this stressful time. So, there you have it, your essential guide to moving across the country with your pets. It's all about planning, comfort, and a little bit of patience. Follow these tips, and you and your pets will be settling into your new home in no time. Thanks for watching, and safe travels. Moving can be a daunting task, but with the right preparation, it can be a smooth experience for both you and your pets. Start by making a checklist of all the things you need to do before the move. This includes visiting the vet for a health checkup, updating vaccinations, and getting a health certificate if required by your new state. If you're driving, plan your route in advance and identify pet-friendly rest stops and accommodations. Make sure your pet is comfortable in the car by taking them on short trips beforehand. This will help them get used to the motion and reduce anxiety during the long drive. For air travel, research the airline's pet policies thoroughly. Some airlines allow pets in the cabin, while others require them to be transported in the cargo hold. Ensure your pet's carrier meets the airline's specifications and is well ventilated and secure. On the day of travel, keep your pet's routine as normal as possible. Feed them a light meal a few hours before departure, and make sure they have access to water. Bring along their favorite toys and a blanket to provide comfort and familiarity. During the journey, monitor your pet closely for signs of stress or discomfort. If you're driving, take breaks every few hours to let your pet stretch and relieve themselves. If you're flying, check on your pet as soon as you land to ensure they are safe and comfortable. Once you arrive at your new home, give your pet time to adjust to their new surroundings. Set up a designated area with their bed, toys, and familiar items to help them feel secure. Gradually introduce them to the rest of the house and maintain their regular routine as much as possible. Remember, patience is key. Moving is a big change for pets, and it may take some time for them to feel comfortable in their new environment. Be patient and give them plenty of love and attention during this transition period. In conclusion, moving across the country with pets requires careful planning and consideration. By following these tips, you can ensure a smooth and stress-free move for both you and your furry friends. Happy moving and safe travels. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more helpful tips and advice on pet care and travel. Safe travels.